Hi, friends. Dr. Nancy Trimbley here, putting the power and knowledge of your health back in your hands. Today, we're talking anti-inflammatory supplements. Over the last 3 years, since 2020, I've seen more inflammation in more people in more varieties of ways than the previous 27 years of practice. Today, I'm going to talk about what you can do at home with supplements that may help. Some of them we carry at the office, some of them don't. I'll give you some of the pros and cons of each. First, I'll tell you about the one we use primarily at our office for inflammation of the spine, whether it's inflammation within the discs, if somebody has herniated discs. This is what we're going to recommend, and it works great. We're able to take people away from their naproxen and their Aleve onto this supplement, and much safer, with actually side benefits rather than side effects that the meds have. I'll share with you my screen. I'm going to show this to you. This is Theracurmin. It's available from Integrative Therapeutics. We carry this in my office because when people need it, they need it right now. We don't use Theracurmin as it says on the label. We use it as specifically for an anti-inflammatory, so we use a different dosage. The dosage is for 5 days. You take 6 capsules all at once. And it sounds crazy, but you put 6 capsules in your hand, take it with some water. It's better taken away from food. You just do that for 5 days. Then after 5 days, you cut that dose in half. So you take 3 all at once every day until you finish the bottle. And typically by the time people get through the small bottle, which I believe is the 60 capsules, it's about 2.5 weeks and they're feeling a lot better. I have seen people feel better within 24 hours with this supplement on the load up dose. The second one I'm going to show you we sell through our store, and this is the Bromelain. The Bromelain, and this is the Life Extensions brand. Specifically, this is 500 milligrams. If you can find Bromelain in 1,500 milligrams, that's actually what you need as a dose all at once. You just take this one once a day. Bromelain is made from pineapple stem. So if you have a sensitivity to pineapples or either a true allergy or a sensitivity, do not take this one. But I love this one because it acts as an anti-inflammatory. I've taken it for my sinuses, for inflammation of my sinuses, but also at the same time, I noticed that my fingers got thinner, my rings fit better. And I love this one because if you take it on an empty stomach, which you should, to use it as an anti-inflammatory, take it on an empty stomach, it will also help your gut, because a lot of us with long-standing gut problems have a decreased ability to digest food. So we have larger food what am I trying to say? Larger food particles that are in our gut. And the bromelain is an enzyme that breaks those down. So I love this for people with gut issues as well. So 1,500 milligrams a day, you should notice a change almost immediately. You can take this every day if you want of your life. You can just take this periodically if you need it. If you want to know for any supplement how to take it, in what dose, what brand, and how often, see my Instant Yes course on our online community, Undercover Vitality. On to the next one. And this is also on our Trimbley store. This is Instaflex. So Instaflex is for the joints specifically, and it has in it bromelain. It has in it ginger. It has cayenne. Now, because it has cayenne, and I personally have a sensitivity to nightshade plants, cayenne is a pepper, I can't take this. So be aware of your own food sensitivities. This also has glucosamine, which helps build cartilage within the joints. So that'd be finger joints, it would be rib joints, it would be knee joints, it could be the spine. It also has white willow, which is what the natural compound that aspirin was formulated after. It has a turmeric as well, which Theracumin that I talked to you about a minute ago is a turmeric derived supplement. And hyaluronic acid is the fluid, the normal joint fluid that's within our synovial joints. Hyaluronic acid turns into synovial fluid. I don't know all the chemistry behind that, so if I misspoke, please let me know in the comments below. So this is a great one. We sell it on our store. The next one I want to talk to you about as far as anti-inflammatory supplements in general is tart cherry juice. Literally 1 ounce of cherry juice in the morning, 1 ounce at night. This can be magical for some people, and it's easy to get. It's probably at your local grocery food store. Make sure it is tart cherry juice, not cherry juice, tart cherry juice, and make sure it has no sugar in it, because sugar is an inflammatory food, and you'll just be not helping yourself with that. So no sugar, tart cherry juice. Okay, I mentioned MSM as being in that osteo biflex. MSM is a compound methyl sulfomethionine. And if you take this in large doses, it will act as an anti-inflammatory. So it's great for that. Now, what I suggest to people is they start up with that large dose of 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams a day. You can space this one throughout the day and do that for 2 weeks. I believe I have you start with 6,000 milligrams a day, do that for 2 weeks, go down to 3,000 milligrams a day for 2 weeks, then go down to 2,000 milligrams a day, then go down to 1,000 milligrams a day, and you can stay on it after that. So you take 1 capsule with this because there's 1,000 milligrams in it. So you start up with that load up dose. This can be super helpful for people with spinal pain and inflammation and joint pain. Now, the one thing about this is that as a side benefit, it can help people with bladder inflammation. So if you know somebody that's being diagnosed with bladder inflammation, and for some reason that medical term escapes me, cystitis, chronic cystitis, interstitial cystitis. There it is, interstitial cystitis. That's the medical term for that. So if you know somebody that has interstitial cystitis, the MSM can be super helpful for them as well. Now, if you should come into my office, and like I said, there's a variety of different types of inflammation. Some people have whole body inflammation. It's everywhere. These supplements may or may not help you, and I can tell by looking at somebody if they have it, and you probably could too if you knew what to look for. Their face is puffy, their neck is puffy, they have a hump on the back of their upper back right here. They're just like they just look puffy. And we have a few treatments at my office that work specifically for that. One is our Wellness Pro that we use for pain and inflammation. I like to say it's a whole body TENS unit on steroids. Steroids is just a funny pun. We don't actually use steroids, of course, but it works magic for people. It is amazing. The other thing that we do is lymphatic drainage therapeutic massage. That works great. The other thing we do is cupping for the lymph drainage, and also the cold laser therapy to open up those lymph channels to help the body drain the swelling. So I hope that helps. Be well. Bye for now.
Hi, friends. Do you want more? Do you love how I take complex topics and distill them down into their most actionable steps so you can make change today? Do you want more? Come with me, be an insider, be a connected insider in Undercover Vitality, our online community where I share all the secrets. Nothing is held back. Come on, meet me there.